Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we do have some FabFitFun spoilers. They spoiled it on Instagram and Facebook, and then I think it is now in the community tab as well, but I got this earlier, which is how I was able to do the research on it to get this video put together. Hopefully that means this video is gonna be up quickly. We'll see about that though. Quickly, if you don't know what FabFitFun is, it is a seasonal subscription box. It's probably the box that I recommend the most because I do think it has the most versatile products. You get the box seasonally, so winter, spring, summer, and fall. We are currently in the summer period. We do it a little bit early, and then we get the box like when summer starts, basically. So it looks like they spoiled everything in customization number 1. Customization number 1 is usually, like 1 and 2, I think are usually the ones with the big ticket items, and I don't feel like we have a big ticket item in this one, but let's talk about what we do have. So the first product is from Summer Fridays, and it's a 1 ounce container of their CC Me serum, and it's basically a vitamin C serum. The 1 ounce retails for $64. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, and it's also gluten-free. This is a water-based formula, and it has 2 forms of vitamin C that I found on their ingredients list, and I'm gonna just look down really quick to read it. So the first one is 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. So that is basically if you took vitamin C and then attached 3 carbons to it, that makes it a little bit more stable. Vitamin C is not stable at all. So any sort of oxygen or change in pH or heat or light can basically cause it to become useless. So they do things like this, attach it to those carbon so that it will have more of a stable form and you can actually get the benefits out of it. And then the second one is ascorbyl glucoside, and that's basically when you mix glucose with vitamin C, and that one works at multiple pH levels, so that one's stable pH wise, and it's also water soluble, and I don't know if I say that correctly or not, that's just the way that I think it's meant to be said, but the first ingredient in this, it is a water-based product, and then the second ingredient is niacinamide, and actually this ascorbyl glucoside and niacinamide, which is vitamin B, they actually pair really well together for skincare. This is not a very strong form, it's not like a very potent form of vitamin C, but when you mix it with niacinamide, it does actually help in the brightening of your dark spots and sunspots. And the cool thing is those are the first 4 ingredients. So water, it's water-based, then niacinamide, then the 3-O, I think it was, ethyl ascorbic acid, and then the ascorbyl glucoside. All those are the first 4 ingredients. So actually the ones that they're kind of saying are working in the product are put right at the top of the list. And that's something that I would expect from the brand Summer Fridays. I do think that they have a good ingredients list and that they do put those star ingredients up at the top, like I said. It also has 3 different types of caffeine because it has green tea extract, it also has coffee extract, and it has black tea extract. I'm a huge fan of having caffeine in my skincare, so I'm pretty interested in getting this product. Like I do think this might end up being my choice. If we look at the reviews, as a 4.2 star rating with 756 reviewers over on Sephora's website. And then if you look across multiple sites, including their own site, so it's hard, I don't like to include their own site, but that's how it works. It's a 4.4 with 1,500 reviewers. So overall, it's getting pretty good reviews. Nothing like stellar, no 4.9, 4.8, but pretty good reviews. And I think that part of that is a lot of people are sensitive to vitamin C, so there were some people saying that they had a reaction or that it was irritating. Now, the second one, ascorbyl glucoside, that is actually designed to be less irritating, but either way, if you have sensitive skin, whenever you're using vitamin C, you would want to introduce it really, really slowly, or you could have a reaction. Some of the other positives were saying that they saw a reduction in acne or that they saw a reduction in their pore size, like their pores were actually getting smaller. And then some said that they did see significant differences in the brightening or lightening of those dark spots. And then there were also several saying that they thought that this was a very moisturizing product, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, for negatives, they did mention irritation. Multiple people mentioned irritation. And then there were several that said they used the entire bottle and they did not see a difference in any lightening or brightening. So it just didn't end up working out for them. For the second option in customization number 1, they actually have a little video on YouTube already. This is the Somersault neoprene tote, and it's one of those Somersault X FabFitFun, so it's made exclusively for FabFitFun. So I do think the price tag is a little bit high probably for what you're getting. They say the retail value is $80, but anytime I see that next to an X FabFitFun, just knock a little bit off of that because I think they can kind of make up their own price, if I'm being perfectly honest. So for dimensions, they actually give us the internal dimensions, like what you can fit in the bag, but it's 15 by 13, then by 5, and that would be deep like this. So I think that's a pretty good size, like 15 if you look across, that's pretty like shoulder to shoulder there. And then they say it also has 9.5-inch drop handles. So about that size handle. And inside it does have a pocket, and that's gonna be 9 inches. So finger to finger here by 5 inches, finger to finger there. It looks like it comes in 2 different colors, hibiscus and lava, which is kind of like a pink and reddish color, and then sea glass and seaweed, 2 different greens that they both I think are very pretty. And it's 100% neoprene. They say it's flame resistant. I don't know why we would need that, but maybe a beach tote near a bonfire, and that it's also water resistant. Definitely would need that for a beach tote. The next product I actually own, I don't know if it's going to be this color or not, but it is a PMD Clean. I received this in another subscription box a couple boxes ago, I think, and I love this thing, like really truly love it. It's silicone, you never have to change the head. Silicone is an antibacterial surface, so instead of using a sponge or a towel or all the other things that breed bacteria, this is supposed to be much better for that. And it does have 4 different settings, so when I put it on, let's see, I might need to charge it. There we go. So it starts vibrating and you can change it. Now it's like a pulsing vibrating, and then faster, and I don't know, I guess it has 3 settings on mine, or I somehow skipped one, but it is all run by a AA battery, which is down here. If I can open this. So easy to just swap out, and I think that I still have the same battery that it originally came with, so I don't think it uses very much energy. Instead of showing you the size with this guy, this is the size here next to my head, and this is also waterproof, so you can take it in the shower. And all you do is you put it underwater. So you put this underwater first, then you put your cleanser on it, and then you use circular motions while it's vibrating, and it goes all over your face like that. I literally love this. I used to have a Foreo Mini, which I also liked, but I love this handle. It's so much easier just to hold onto like that. And then I have also had the one that you replace the brushes, like that everyone has. I didn't really like that one. I actually thought that was a lot more harsh than these little silicone bristles. That's just my personal opinion. I prefer the silicone, and then you don't have to change the brush heads either. So I love that. And these guys retail for $89 to $99 depending on the color. So if it's like pink with gold, or if it's, this one is $89. So I don't know which ones, or if it's just gonna be the one in the photo. I don't know if there's gonna be options or not for colors on this one. So the next item, I don't even think this is gonna be big enough. It's 42 inches by like 80 inches. So that's bigger than I am as a human. And it is from Virginia Woolf, and it's a multi-wrap, like multi-wear wrap. So you can wear it around your waist, you can wear it like tied crisscross thingy up here. Basically like a beach cover-up that you can flip and twirl and do multiple things with, which I do think is really, really cool. Based on FabFitFun's photo, it looks like it's the tropical one on their website that is retail for $68. And I couldn't find too much more information other than it's 100% viscose. That's the fabric. The sizing for the wrap, they say can fit size 0 to size 20. So it's not completely size inclusive. It's not gonna include every size. I do think that's a pretty big range, but yeah, definitely not completely size inclusive for that one. The next 2 items are from the same brand. One of them was very easy to find. The other one, I cannot find it anywhere. So maybe it's an exclusive to FabFitFun. Let's start with the one that I can find. So they have a Society 6 outdoor blanket. The retail value for these are kind of high, $60, and they are on the website, and there's multiple because actually artists design it, and then it's like the art is printed on top. We will not get to choose the art printed on top of ours. It's whatever FabFitFun chose. Kind of looks like 70s retro like lines. That's what it reminds me of when I look at it. Everything on Society 6's website has like an artist connected to it. So that's kind of cool. If we want to do how big is this blanket going to be, it's going to be big. It's 60 inches, which is how tall I am basically, by 50 inches. So that's 5 feet, and then 50 inches, which is obviously less than 5 feet, but a little bit more than 4 feet. And it comes with a little handle to carry it around. They say it's UV coated so it doesn't fade as easily, that it's water resistant. The top is supposed to be like a woven polyester, and that's where the art goes. And then the bottom is a polyester canvas, and that's what you would put down on the grass or the sand or wherever you're using this blanket. So the artist that designed this like 70s retro design is named Rachel Breeden, and she also designed the retro design for the next product too that's also from Society 6. So the second item from this company is a $44.99 retail value, and this is a wine cooler or wine chiller, so you can fit an entire wine bottle in it. They say you could put it in your freezer, so I guess that's how you would get it cold. It is double-walled stainless steel, so it should keep cold as well. The design for the cooler is definitely not as cool as design for the blanket. It doesn't have that retro 70s vibe at all. To me, it's just kind of clean cut lines, but it is the exact same artist, Rachel Breeden, that designed the wine cooler or chiller as well. So the last item I also happen to have, so I'm gonna grab it here. It is the L Space tie-dye towel. Now, I have maybe used this like a couple times, so you can see kind of its true color. It's a little bit more pastel than it looks like it is on the L Space website. They definitely brighten up the color with their editing. This, to me, when I ended up receiving it, I ended up thinking like, this is definitely not what I expected I was going to get based off of those photos, but it's still very beautiful and I love tie-dye. It isn't super thick, it's very thin, which I think is pretty typical of a beach towel. Like you don't usually go out there with like a fluffy towel, right? You go with kind of a thin towel, and the tie-dye is just like gorgeous on this. I don't know if they're all the same or if the tie-dye can differ slightly. So if you have this, tell us in the comments below. Is yours exactly like mine, or do you have some variation in yours as well? I think the colors are great. They go really well together. Like I said, they're just not as bright as the pictures look like they are. This is 100% cotton. It's machine wash cold, and then it's 70 inches. So I can't even hold it all on camera, even if I wanted to. I can't even hold it with my wingspan, by 30 inches this way, and has this cute little fringe on both sides as well. So that's it. That is customization 1 spoiler from FabFitFun. I'm seriously kind of like shocked that we have spoilers this early. And normally I feel like they kind of lead us up to like, oh, we're gonna have spoilers soon, we're gonna have spoilers soon, and then they come. I feel like this just came out of nowhere. I just saw it and started doing the research basically. So let me know which one you think you're gonna pick down below, or if you're like thinking between 2, which 2 is it? I actually don't like really love anything in this category, but I do think that the Summer Fridays, I probably want to try that out. I have 2 boxes, so I do have to pick something else for my category 1. I have no idea what I'm gonna pick. The other 2 things that I think I would get, I already own from other boxes. Like I selected them from other boxes. So let me know, please let me know down below what item you are planning to get. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.